A little more mobile, a little more self-sufficient. I personally would have preferred to see the Annie, but maybe this is based on lane matchup. Perhaps Scout is happier playing the Aurora into the Silas.
What a voice. Cube might end up face-checking someone he probably shouldn't do here. There's Monkey and Cube look for the invade. Kindred obviously tends to start the Wolf's Frenzy, so doesn't have the Q up quite yet, has yet to level anything. We'll need to reset. If Monkey lands his Q over the wall, Kindred is going to be so annoyed. Has to have an idea. Oh, Shun is actually dead. That's unfortunate.
Why would you recall there? Monkey will live through this as well with his first reset. JDG. I was just saying, the best you get is a flash there. You don't have any components or items yet. You can't make that kind of play. An overforce potentially should have just been the flash and out. Monkey now going towards mid lane.
Wants to get a hold of this. The mark is topside. Cube coming on down. Shun healing up. Does get that smite. Is going to have a Q up again shortly with the down sparrows. Having been inside the Wolf Frenzy. Needs to get over the wall.
Flashes and gets hit.
And the flash gets hit.
Flashes and gets hit by the Spectral Maw anyway. Monkey hops over the wall and will steal the camps away. Awful early game from Shun.
Oh, Vampire now in danger as he will at least go 1-for-1. K's going to try and trade out as Vampire's
He is the danger.
Is he going to try and turn this around? But he's now got more feathers to work with. Vampire out of cooldowns, in danger. Needs to get some value. The feather call comes on through. Waiting out with that sweeper to prevent the easy autos coming on through from Pain. Try and just start stacking those marks as early as he can. He's got Leona marks.
Leona marks. Sion ulting in. There's no flash on Taeyun.
Vampire tanks it up, and now he's going to get hit by the Wolf's Frenzy and the Mounting Dread. And it is a snap away from Shun, who gets the kill and a second mark.
So that mark's nice, and I think right there, he'll outrange.
Yeah.
Against melees, you outrange even harder, and that does feel very obnoxious trying to gap close against the 4-mark.
Kindra's going to reset to buy some items.
Really big ultimate for him to steal as an engaging tool. Vampire does have flash backup, and if you get on towards that Kindred, they are a lot easier to kill at this point than they should be.
Grace will ult to immune it. They're going to hit one of the curves and Shun flashes away. Looking to find a good angle to put down a lamp to fight for quiet. Character with the quickness as Arla forced away by Cube, making things tricky. Grub number 2 secured by WE. The fight can now commence over the last one. Bit of a route there onto Missing, who's not going to get a chance to put his own quickness down. As Character's a lot of work between worlds. Monkey into the black side. He'll be forced to back away as the feathers go down. Paige now in danger, needs to pull the feathers. Does get a good route, but what about the turnaround damage? Still got the lamp of fight to work with. Each Character survives. 10% HP if that.
So WE, very threatening fight there.
Of course, then we get this interesting play. Well, of course, Karis still got the stolen quickness and Missing. He's seen in absolute death.
He walks up to melee range of a Q. Q now 1v2 on top side.
Shun, and therefore Shun gets that kill. Nice pick up for him. Not a mark or anything, but he'll take the extra kill, and that's good value for the Kindred.
He finally took his red box. He'll ultimate for the next, say, 15 seconds or so. Might be able to do it if they delay the fight.
To the other side here. I don't know whether you can go that way, Shun. Be a little wary.
Yeah.
Trying to body block for any potential monkey angles, I guess.
You know they're in that brush. They do now.
Between worlds to go. Dawning Shadow comes on down for the lamp. The spike keeps Monkey and people alive. Missing, doing his very best. But the knock-up battle is good. Oh, it's phenomenal. Shun died, but I think he's happy. The respite was well earned. And WE fall apart as JDG are all ready to punish.
Which one of you doubted the Kindred? Shun the non-believer got the ultimate just in time. Vampire will die too. Missing doing a great job with the triple knockup out of the Lamb's Respite. Vampire will eventually die. He'll try and X-Flash away, but he can't manage it. JDG, huge fight. That turns the game much back more into their favor.
Can Q get this turret topside? That would be pretty significant. Would love to pick it up, but it's turned around. Forced to flash out as a Decimating Smash came on through. He's actually now protecting a lot.
Force that out.
Shun is now topside. Monkey snap his rev up. Going to get the slow. The Mountain Rev beginning to stack. Going to get some down flash on as Dark Protection comes on down. Also, the Dawning Shadow. Cube in danger. Knocked up by that Decimating Smash. And Shun gets another.
Again, Shun not marking the Silas. He's playing mind games with his stack, saying, I'm going to be ganking the Silas side of the map. Turns up on the other one instead. Means he's getting less opportunities to get those stacks, but he's less expected when he does turn up.
Quite find it. Vampire now looking. Solar Flare. Looking shy.
Oh, this is dangerous now. This is dangerous.
He goes with the Zenith, but there comes the quickness. Stolen as well, though, by Karis. Also, in comes Arla with the TP. Could look for an angle, doesn't find it that well. Karis backs out alive, and everyone doesn't die.
Surprised that JDG couldn't find a big turner. Hang on a second, Missing. You've got to be careful there. Forcing the out of Karis. There's Dragon, of course, available. Q hitting from Missing gives him a lot of HP back. You need to keep an eye on that, W. If you give him another one, he can fight much more effectively again.
play this one out. Shun now looking to threaten Monkey in the back of the pit. Inside the harrowed path.
Oh,
missing.
missing.
Is in danger. Does get back on out. Karis looks for the kill and does get it. That's a lot of reset damage. Scout flashing on over the wall. Gets out alive as Monkey relatively on quite find it. Shun also threatens Cube. Forces him to flash between worlds. Goes Scout. Stays alive. But I think JDG have overplayed this fight. Monkey looking to reset.
No!
Does it. The last fight is too late. And there's nothing to be done as Arla falls as well. The Scion becomes a zombie. And the Cranberries have the ride of it. There's nothing left in the head.
JDG overplay after losing the initial chunk. You didn't have to die for this dragon. They try and outplay, and Shun from one mega ultimate gets an absolute stinker right afterwards in his next cast of it. Shun not able to outvalue, particularly Karis in that last fight. The silence very, very impactful, and JDG giving way too much room for him to play.
Try and collapse as they saw Sean walking over here. They're going to try and stop him on this steal. He's trying to get the smite down. Can't quite get it hit by the last embrace. Do they want to keep chasing? I think they might. Can't quite get there in time. And Shun still has a dance of arrows, and Karis may have to turn this one around. Actually, might be marked by this Kindred. This might be too far. Doesn't manage to get out with a stolen between worlds.
I know, Scout was roaming over, but JDG lose their minds a little bit. Vampire now stopped on the recall. That could be a bit of an issue. He has no flash. Is anyone coming over? There's the Viego.
Looks to play this one out. Vampire lands his Zenith Blade. Shun now on Blastone. It's pulled away. Solar Flare comes on down, but overcomes Scout as well. Missing, go low. Will battle that out to safety. Has got some honeypot potential if he needs it. TP behind. We're going to continue this play. This is all over. An attempted take of the mark on Wolves, by the way, guys. This is what this has led to. Welcome to Kindred minigames as Cube gets the kill on the Rakan. Karis with the rocket belt into the abduct. Onto Scout, who will go down the Patricide first. Bring down the bunny at the knees.
Now JDG are the ones panicking. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They
get a charge on in here. I heard Scion ulting on in somewhere, but it's obviously a stolen Unstoppable Forces.
Oh, no,
he missed the ult! He missed the tower!
No. He wanted to get out. He wanted to leave. Can't do so, and instead will die after some poor driving through the enemy jungle.
And he didn't hit the turret.
I think he decided, if I hit the turret, I'm dead. What should have been a very successful draft, I think, from JDG, falling very far behind now, and JDG cannot afford to be giving over easy kills like that.
Because the skirmishing from W is very potent in this game. When you're Silas, when you're Leona, when your BA goes ahead of the curve, those 3v3s get quite tricky. Cube, all the while, the other win condition with grubs to his name, takes a tier 2, forcing fight around this Atacon. Here we go again.
So the York's not going to be here, Arla is, so JDG can actually use this as a leash. WE may be cooking a little too hard in the macro.
Works, TP's available, that's the Atacon taken. Look at the wild though, the mini-map, Yorick is pushing, TP towards the turret.
Yeah, I think JDG realized, look, we're not really going to be able to stop him from split pushing, even if we send someone down. Let's get the Atacon with that turret. Karis jumping into a Scout Haze.
Missing's still here, quickness available, and we'll get knocked up if we can get to the wall. Shut down goes the way of Haze.
And that's going to give an opening to JDG to get the top lane turret as well. WE get overcooking in terms of the macro. They think, oh, we can do the Atacon and we can get the bot lane turret, but no teleport on Yorick means that a large part of their gold is not available.
Monkey hiding around in the Harrow's path will turn up onto the speed shrine as that times out. Dragon start.
So double carry stacked up on each other. W lands. Vampire going in.
Finds some value. Golden Shadow comes on through, but I think he's got a bit deep. The turn still no you. Potentially dangerous now as they need to back away. Pace backs away. Prevents the easy engage.
Wonderful from Pace.
Pace finds it. A wonderful angle. Stays alive as Monkey goes looking too. Pace breaks every ankle available.
That is why Pace was on my MVP shortlist for JDG. He solo carries that fight, baiting in the engage, getting the feather pulled back onto Karis, who's looking for a reset. And yes, there is going to be another turret given over, but JDG get 2 good kills, and they end up getting themselves the dragon as well. Scout jumping over. Arla's coming up. They could look for a kill here.
Finding some time. The maiden just out of range. Can't keep ordering. Goes in. Loses vision. They're going to flash on form. It's the 2-fold hex. Still looking for auto. Gets the weirding down. Slow onto Cube now with the Leandries. The Malignant's ticking. Arla comes on up. Look to begin to roar like the Slayer he is. Flash away from Cube. Decimating flash land. TP's beginning to fly. They need to think about backing away. Over they come. Shuna missing. Waiting on it. Karis now in danger. Arla body blocks the abduction. Scout needs to be wary. Hit by the chain line.
No,
Down. The Landrus fight is late. And that means the solo lanes both die.
Shun's ultimate could have turned that play. Honestly, I think that Arla should have been able to kill Cube anyway. The early flash from the Yorick should have killed him. JDG messing up.
Very narrow, and that one was on the wrong side of life and death.
Look, sometimes you're sat there as someone who's neutral. Hang on, missing gonna jump into multiple. He's just dead.
Trying to contest this one. Missing goes down. Shun trying to get some value out, but he's being body blocked by that maiden. Karis left a little low by this Baron. I just don't think they can fight.
That's going to be Baron down. Missing looked to see if they would be a little greedy. They were not. You'll get that easy kill. I mean, real credit to WE. Their skirmishing is better than JDG's. I think the Silas being so...
All messed up lamb for a spike, problematic, missing, kind of often been the sacrificial lamb as the sole face checker when Arla's not around. Been punished. I wondered about it. He's going to look now. Won't find too much aside from the abscond. And Arla trading the cube now. Ults as well. There could be a potential angle here. There's no TPs to respond this time. I think that's just a dead Yorick.
It's going to take a little bit of HP with him. Good shutdown. No Dragon Start on the other side. It's not up yet. Karis pushing the mid lane turret, but not able to finish it.
Decent job. Minute and a half from that dragon. That will probably prevent too much more here for a second or two. Not bad from
good.
JDG.
That was nice. Some good extra follow-up damage, and it means that cube not going to be available for some of the setup here. Shin going to walk forwards on 5 marks. Decent damage on the Karis. Also no flash. JDG with this momentary advantage, even against the Baron buff, can actually open up the mid lane turret on their own. Decent rebuttal from that.
Enjoy it. Looking to enjoy some toast for breakfast, apparently.
Forces JDG into a macro decision. Arla going to clear. We'll have teleport to join the fight.
You do damage, you don't. Taeyun, about 3 stacks of 100 on this center as well. It's not really been about the center this game, but with 3 items and a lot of stacks, it'd be scary. Dragon taken though, while that posturing in mid lane happens. TP now coming on in from the Yorick. Very late though. Can they catch JDG on the retreat? That has to be the play. TP in response from Arla, buying some time. And WE fail the cross.
Yeah, they don't stick in topside. They teleport the Yorick down and don't find a fight. They don't have the Baron buff anymore. Karis does have an ultimate to fight in the choke point though.
Arla also walking up, starts preparing the soul furnace, buys a moment, gets some damage on the character, goes gold. Quickness from missing is pretty solid. Does get that jump, needs to battle downtown. Damage on Silas, who's dead. Can look to turn it around as Kelshun begins to auto away. Geo from Monkey goes golden, stakes away that soul of the Ricard. Looking to reset. Scout flashes away from the Spectral Maw. Should run away out against Taeyun, who's inside the blurs of the Black Mist. Now Lamb's respite, buys some time. Cube in danger, tries to get some value, can't quite do it. Monkey comes on in and shuts the vine. But Taze gets him. Taeyun's range though is horrifying. Look at that Seneco. Needs to come out as the between the across the veil. That's the one. Finally found the word. And Scout Snake be a bit problematic, but 112 stacks on Taeyun. They're gonna go with that.
Yeah, Cube doesn't have teleport. JDG is saying we will rush this down before the Yorick can become a problem, and Arla will just try and hold the door shut.
He is zoned off, Baron's sure, but there goes the Yorick. And the reset.
Yeah, he
might be able to, you know.
Yeah, Arla just ended up using his.
Oh boy.
Arla's gone down. There will be one reset. Aurora's gone onto the Nexus and will be able to ult the wave.
Harris now in danger, lands that abscond of Dark, gets Taze into danger, goes up with the feathers on, but can't go anywhere! Finally gets the Lamb's fight by Sniper. Taze is doing his best to stay alive for a second, but where are the feathers? Trying to get the resets, the collector proc finally come through, but Taeyun murders many people!
Karis hitting that abscond of Dark onto the flashless, cleanseless Zaya ends up winning in the team fight, and that might just seal the game. Even though there is a Baron buff, I think Scout might not be able to hold this on his own. 30-second death time is elsewhere. W will look for the game end.
Taeyun is so scary right now. He's just chunking these turrets out. He does it from miles away. The game is over. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, and WE hold the line. We're going to a fourth one at WE at series points.
JDG take the Baron for Nexus trade. They die taking the objective and